I didn't know how to lead. I can just watch and learn from those that are in leadership and kind of pick and choose to do what I felt was right and not do what I felt was wrong. Even if I seen somebody else do it, well, that's a choice I would make. Well, I don't think I'd want to do that.
Right.
I don't think I'd want to do that. Well, maybe I'll do that. And I had a good leader. Who was phenomenal. Took the time out and spent time with me. Because I didn't know the Bible, didn't know Christ, but he took the time out and instilled that in me, introduced me to Christ, and I guess the Holy Ghost did the rest. Mm-hmm. I just stay humble and hungry.
Hungry.
Humble and hungry. Yep. And so I got a vision from my church while I was in my home church, and my pastor knew it. And so there came a time when he said, look, I need you to start instead of paying tithes here, pay tithes to yourself. That way it'll help your church when it comes. I'm like, what church? But then right after that, I had a vision, and God told me of the church and what I wanted in it. And I started writing. So I wrote everything down that the church that I would plant would look like, and the mission. And I wrote it all down, probably 4 years before it even happened.
Wow.
And so when we walked into it, it's funny because God works in the strangest ways. We had just buried a friend in Higginsville. I think that's going west, Higginsville. I think it's Higginsville.
Yeah, past Marshall and all that.
Yeah, Higginsville. Just buried a friend and coming back from Higginsville and got a call from one of the high-rise apartments, Oak Towers, and asked if I wanted to start a church or do a Bible study there. I said, sure. And it started there. That was the beginning of Tabernacle Grace Ministry.
Yes, and
so it was wild. I mean, it happened, and when we actually got a building, I had everything we needed. Pianos, Bibles, ambition.
Lots of that.
A lot of that. And had the layout of in writing years before it even happened.
Considering
Gotta be side by side.